Hello, my name is Shalom Chimpong. I'm a senior year studying civil engineering, and I'm going to give you a tour of the structures lab. So your senior year, you're going to take engineering materials. You're going to go to the lab on South Campus in order to use ready-mixed concrete and guess the water/concrete ratio. And it's a really fun lab because you have groups of like 4 students, and you're basically competing with the rest of the class to see which one can hold the most strength. So you're going to use this machine here in the structures lab, and there's going to be a compressive force downward, and you're going to put your concrete mold in here, and essentially you're going to see how much strength that your concrete sample can withstand. And then you're going to be able to see the cracking patterns and be able to identify them afterwards. So in junior year, you're going to take design of concrete structures, and this is a really cool opportunity to test real-world applications. So a contractor will come in from this store using a concrete mixing truck, and they'll dump the concrete, and then select few students will actually have the opportunity to scoop and pour that concrete into a wooden mold, which will essentially be right in front of you. Behind me is actually the sample from my class. So as you see, they're labeled with different numbers to correlate to the different groups that actually were able to do this test. And essentially they're different cracking patterns, and then this machine is putting a downward force which is causing these cracking patterns. But before we actually scoop the concrete into the wooden mold, we actually have to tie the rebar. So we all have the opportunity from the contract to actually tie the rebar with the machine. As a sophomore, you have the opportunity to take Intro to Geomatics and Building Information Modeling. So the class is split in half. So essentially the first half of the semester, you're taking the Geomatics and Surveying portion, and the other half, you're taking the Building Information and Modeling portion. So this is a really cool opportunity to actually get real-life surveying experience. So you actually meet in this space as a hub to actually talk about the labs, and then you usually will go to the quad or campus over here and essentially be able to take different measurements and the heights and elevations of the ground for each lab. And it's a really cool opportunity because since you're wide in the open, a lot of people actually get to see you do surveying, so you get a lot of attention that way as well. This semester, I'm taking my senior design capstone projects. And essentially, there's a predetermined list of projects that you can pick from, and it's basically ranks based off of your interest, and then each project has an associated client with it, so you're basically solving real life problems that way. My project this year is I-81, and I'm super excited to be going and being part of this ongoing research project. So essentially you're working with 4 to 5 students, and you're going to be doing a business proposal. You're also going to have to be doing a letter of interest. You actually present it in front of the ECS staff, your clients, and it's a really fun way to actually get real world applications, especially if you haven't had an internship or you had an internship and you want to expand a little bit more on it. I had several internships at my time at Syracuse University. Starting off the sophomore summer, I had an internship at a general contractor as a construction project manager. The next summer, I was also a construction project manager under the infrastructure engineering construction team and NYC at a telecommunications company. I love to see the differences at working at a telecommunications company and as a general contractor. Additionally, after I graduate from Syracuse University, I hope to pursue an MS in structural engineering just to be more specialized in the field, gain more knowledge, and be able to pursue construction project management or structural engineering, and just be more versatile in the field. Thank you, Syracuse University, for the amazing experiences that you've given me, and I hope to see you guys on campus.